So welcome back to my channel. So I've just been having a look at the main chase cards from the top 3 sets in the Scarlet and Violet era. Just starting off looking at the Destined Rivals set, which is widely regarded as being the best booster box set in the era. So Team Rocket's Mewtwo, which is the most expensive card in the set. So many iconic Pokemon in the set. There's Garchomp, Nidoking, Crobat, your Moltres, your Oh-Oh, your Ho-Oh, your gold cards down here, your Mewtwo, don't think any other set comes close to this really, not main set anyway. There's 151 and Prismatic Evolutions. Love this Moltres art. But it just seems to be never ending. And the set, the more you scroll up, the more, amazing artworks you see. Your Persian. Love that Mewtwo as well. Find it intriguing. Investing in sealed Pokemon, having it on your shelf and wondering what's inside the boxes. I've currently got 25 sealed booster boxes of Destined Rivals, and just, you wonder how many special illustration rares there are in the boxes. Obviously you can't open them. When you're a sealed investor, the illustration rares as well are amazing. Look at that, the artwork on that. Scroll a bit further up. Mrs. Psyduck, Mrs. Lapras. Again, it's just the iconic Pokemon. It's the people tend to prefer the Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon over the others, even after all these years. It shows how many people of my age that collected cards when they first came out are still in the hobby. And people's favourite cards tend to be the ones from the original sets. Blaziken. It's one of my favourite artworks in the set as well. That Typhlosion. Amazing artwork. Action Shot. So yeah, it's definitely number one in the era. So moving on to the next set, Surging Sparks. So it's kind of out Surging Sparks and Paldea Evolved fighting out for number 2 in the era in terms of which set's best. I think for me it's got to be Surging Sparks number 2 all day long for me. Paldea Evolved's got some lovely artwork, which we'll see in a second. But in terms of like iconic Pokemon, and this set which has got a Pikachu and a Latios as the 2 main chase cards, it's always going to have that upper hand. Like the Hydreigon as well. And Latios. And this set would have been better if the Latios was a special illustration rare as well instead of being an art rare. It would have made it a much better set if they were both special illustration rares. Pikachu's not very popular. The artwork's not very popular with this card. It's still an expensive chase card, but they could have done so much more with that artwork. Really missed the trick. There's the Melodics, that's a lovely artwork. It's arguably the best artwork in the set, the Melodic. Really, really nice. They've used the best artwork on the, probably the number 3 card, to be honest. Latias artwork's nice and flying, but even so, the background, they could have done a lot more with the background on that. Scrolling up. It's not a massive amount of depth with Surging Sparks. And the Latias. I've always liked this artwork. Skarmory. There's the Latios. Yeah. Not many of the other artworks really blow me away. It's the Latios. So that artwork on there is better than the Latias, in my opinion. Obviously, the background to the card is much more visually appealing. Yeah, so I kind of went it all in on Surging Sparks. I just feel it was going to be an expensive set 3, 4, 5 years down the line, and I had an opportunity to buy a lot of it from the place I buy them from. The place I buy my booster boxes from had an extra supply, which they no longer wanted, so I had an opportunity to buy them for I felt a really good price, so I took advantage of that, which has led to me having 32 booster boxes, which you can see on my thumbnail. There does seem to be a lot of supply on the market. I think there's been a number of reprints of the set, so there is a lot of supply on the market, and the prices at the minute are very reasonable. You can pick one of these up in the UK, a booster box, for $250, $260, somewhere in the region of that price, which at one point would have been very expensive considering the short time it's been out and the fact it's still in print. But compared to the price of other sets from early on in their era, which nowhere near as good, it's very, very cheap. I watch a lot of YouTubers who all say at the minute Surging Sparks is one of the best investments you can get for long-term gain and for the current price. So yeah, I would like to buy some more if I can. This is Paldea Evolved. I'm sure you know the main chase card is the Magikarp, which is an art rare. It's not even a special illustration rare. So the artworks in the set are lovely, really nice. The Tinkaton and the... Let's have a look at that one. Tingly was just a Pokemon, they're not iconic Pokemon. Tingly. The artworks are one of the best, well, probably the best in the era, to be honest, some of these artworks. But for me, I don't really... Not really into the Pokemon. Nice for the collection. Oh, chin, that's lovely artwork. But really, apart from the Magikarp, there's none of the Pokemon really in the set really have a feeling for. So I think it's very, to be honest, I think the set is very, very overrated. As I say, yeah, the artworks are nice, but to say this is the most expensive booster box in the era as it stands. I'm sure it will be overtaken by Destined Rivals before long. So that Magikarp, it's so expensive as a PSA 10. Tyranitar has a fantastic artwork. I think that for me is I prefer that to the Magikarp, to be honest. Let's have a look what else we've got. Again, none of the Pokemon really do it for me, really. It's a Raichu in the set, but again, that artworks, you know, the one Pokemon which you'd want to have fantastic artwork, doesn't really excite you. I think they made too much effort with the less popular ones. No. It's the Magikarp that everyone raves about. But again, don't really. Some people might like that, but I don't really feel it. You can't argue it's popular. You can't argue that it's not popular, can you? It's having just an art rare as a main chase card. I think it's a reflection on how weak the SIR cards in this set. So yeah, for me, this is definitely doesn't come in the top two. For me, when you compare the cards to Surging Sparks. And those top three SARs pulled evolved out the water for me. So yeah, we'll see. So it's 21st of October, 2025 today. Did have 3 Destined Rivals booster boxes on order from eBay. One of them has arrived today in fantastic condition in a case, in an acrylic case. So I'm dead happy with that. I've got two more boxes coming. Then it's a case of waiting for the Mega Revolutions booster boxes, which hopefully I'll be collecting early November from the place I buy them from. So yeah, so I'll have a quick look at the main chase cards and tell you what I think. Right, cool. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.